What's good, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here, going full nerd. So this morning it was released in business news. I was checking out CNN. I got a couple of instant messages from people. AMC Theater says it's no longer going to screen films made by Universal Pictures. Now, that's some pretty serious business. That's some serious business. Um, and this whole argument started because of I kind of talked about it in my last video when I talked about AMC potentially filing for bankruptcy or not being able to open up after the pandemic scare and things like that, since it is considered a non-essential business that was closed, with social distancing and everything like that. So the CEO of AMC, Adam Aaron, he announced that ban in a letter to the NBC Universal chairman, Donna Langley, yesterday, telling her that that decision was triggered by a quote from NBC Universal CEO Jeff Shell after talking about the success of Trolls World Tour. Okay, so think about it like this. This is what went down. The film was supposed to be released in theaters, but we got the coronavirus pandemic. It made that impossible. So Universal said, you know what? We're not going to go in theaters. We're going to go straight to video on demand. And actuality, it helped. It was like, bam. Since it got released on April 10th, the studio made over $100 million in rental fees. Okay? 100 mil. That's some good money for an animated feature, which, in that time period, probably may or may not have made that much money. I mean, I think that's what the run of the original Trolls was, but that's a whole different story. So it was the quote by NBC Universal's Shell that really ticked off AMC. And basically, he said, as soon as theaters reopen, we're going to release movies on both formats. Now, as a moviegoer, I think that's cool because there are people like me who like to go into a theater and see movies, but there are also families. I kind of discussed this in my last video discussing AMC and possible bankruptcy. Now, here's the deal, okay? You got to move with the future, AMC. This is a childish move. This is one of those things where it's like, really? GTFO, okay? How will you shoot yourself in the foot by saying, oh, because you're going to release it both ways, I just won't show your stuff in my theater anyway? Okay, so you just open the door for Alamo Drafthouse, Cinemark, Regal, all the other movie chains to say, you know what? Well, hey, come on, we'll bring it here. We'll make $1 billion off the Fast and Furious franchise. We'll make $1 billion off the Jurassic Park franchise. We'll continue to do that. So you won't have it, but we will. And then the last time I've been to an AMC theater, it's still crowded. It's still expensive. I mean, work with me here, folks. Come on now. AMC, don't be dumb. Okay? Don't be stupid. All right? You're going to shoot yourself in the foot. This is one of the major studios. Everything is not Sony. Everything is not Disney. Everything is not Warner Brothers. Yes, they got a lot of films, but don't get wrapped up in semantics. Eventually, it's going to go to this anyway to get them family money, because theaters are a special experience, and you got people with kids, especially learning after this stay-at-home stuff. You got to keep kids entertained, and sometimes you can't take them to the movie theater. Yeah, you're going to lose some money, but maybe that'll up your game. Maybe you'll get these theaters more like an Alamo Drafthouse, like I said in my other video. I said, hey, they bring the food out, unlimited popcorn, they take care of you, they bring you your bill, it's all good. Up your service game, okay? Up your service game, and then you won't have this issue, okay? Because I'm still going to go to a movie theater one way or the other. The question is if I want to see a Universal film, do I want to go to AMC or do I want to go someplace else? Well, AMC just made that a lot easier. Just an opinion. Let me know what's up in your comments. Hit it below for me. Peace, y'all. I'm out of here.